Go on a journey with me as I explore nature and its inhabitants. Okay, I go through these batteries like eating cookies. But, oh yeah, the size of the wick is the size of the light, no matter what size the candle is. And like I said, we'll talk about that later. I do have something to show you. But anyhow, as you can see, the light here would reflect out like a flashlight. This does help. It helps, yeah, it helps. It distributes that light straight out. And all of this come from the Dollar Tree place. These, that, lighter, the mirror, and now it's $1.25. But anyhow, it's probably worth that too. If you need light, if you got an outage, it's good to have something ready. And that's the reason for this, is to have it ready. If I have to get up in the middle of the night or whenever, and I know it's an outage, I know where this is at. I can go through the darkness and I know where to put my hands on this. So I keep it close by, you know, within easy walking distance, okay? But then I decided, you know, is there another brighter way of going? Distribute a little more light out, because this would distribute light, but not a whole lot. And also that wick is awful small. So I went to a different route. Let me get some more light over here. I went this route here. Cutting a can. I didn't have a Coke can. But cutting the can open and pulling this out. But anyhow, let me light it. Let me light it. Oh yeah, also keep a lighter hooked and nearby also, in another place near my wood heater. Which, yeah. Now, turn some lights out. Now this here, to me, made a difference. And that top gets really hot. You can't handle it by the top. But look how it distributes that light out. Now this has got a small wick also. But everything right in front of it, see, that is maybe the distance from there to the wall is probably about 2 foot. Anything within 2 foot, see, I'm pulling it back and it's getting darker. Okay? So it's limited, but it is brighter than the other way I've been using. So this is my newer way. Of doing it. But when I was designing this can here, I done come up with some things that I didn't like, that I wanted to improve. And one of them is this little container here which is good to have a container holding your candle. You'll get more use out of your candle than wax just melting everywhere. When your wax is melting down the sides of the candle, you're losing energy that you could get off that candle. So, but with this here, I didn't like the idea because I cut it so low down here. I cut it real low. And I guess my reasoning is to give it more reflection here out. You know, the more reflection out, and the bigger the candle, and the bigger the wax, I mean the wick, the brighter the light you're going to have. So, what I did is I put a piece of tape in the bottom. I put a dent in it from the inside here, where it sit flat, and put some tape. And it doesn't get hot on the bottom yet. And it's about half used up. So that was a good idea. But I thought, you know, there may be something better. It may be a better idea if I'd cut another can and keep this side here, keep this and cut it a little higher. If I cut it a little higher, there's less chance of this falling out. And, let me see if I can find it. And when I'm not going to use it, I close this up and I use one of those hair things. And I put it around this and slide it down on top of the little doors. Like that. That way it keeps everything as a package deal. And I'm going to also glue some of this drawer liner. It's kind of grippy. I'm going to cut it round and put it on the bottom that way, and hot glue it on the bottom. This won't slide around as bad. I haven't done that yet. On the next one I am, which we're going to do together. But on this here, holding that is fine. But when you slide it down here, because you can't go up here, it's hot. It's hot on top. But on the bottom, if I made this a little wider right here, then this would have a place to go to. And the doors would be up higher to open up. And then when I close it up, I can just slide this hair thing. Somebody tell me what you call it. And slide it up. So there's two things about this one I don't like. So I'm wanting to improve. Okay? So I got a plan. And I'll bring you to the plan when we get back. Welcome back. So, you know, I don't know if bigger is better, but I'm sure going to try a bigger can. This is a 32 ounce, I think. Yeah, 32 ounce right there. And this is a 12 ounce. And we'll see if this is going to put out more light. Of course, the wicks are a little bit bigger too than the one from the previous one. And this wick is better. But both of these here, these two candles came from the Dollar Tree also. Okay, one step at a time. The can. I'm going to draw it on the back. I'm going to make the doors on the back. I put some tape up there because I can see it better. I drew the top line and the bottom line. And I figured we'd draw the other one together. What I'm using is this little plastic type piece here. I don't want to take a chance on the marker catching this side and damaging or covering up a number, so I flipped it on this side, and you can just hold it around it. Okay, but now here's my idea here is I'm coming up from the bottom higher than I did on the other one. I'm gonna come up to here. That way it gives the candle something to keep less chance of it sliding out. We're going to fix this one where you can carry it. We're going to put a handle on it too. I know, a lot of information at one time. But that's the reason why I've stopped right here. And that's the reason why I stopped there. And that's plenty of room for a door. See how big these are? That's another 2 inches. And I'm going about halfway around the can for the doors. That's what I did on the other one. The other one made a big difference. But I just thought maybe we can make one a little more brighter. See how I can just bend that little plastic thing? Anything plastic would work, or thick cardboard or something to kind of give you a guide. And there's the other one right up here. There's the end. And I'm going to come down here, about right there, and start going around. See how it got on top of the plastic right there? But it's on the back side. Alright, so those are drawn. I got me a sharp blade. I don't use a knife. And these blades, you know, you can change them out, but I always sharpen mine. So now I've got to cut this. And I get to where I can see it. Kind of wiggle it a little bit, get it started. And use your thumb and your index finger, or one of your fingers, to kind of guide it a little bit. This metal here may be a little thicker too, because it's a bigger can. Now I'm kind of pulling it a little bit like a saw. I'm sticking it in and pulling it backwards and forcing it downward. Okay, got that one done. I mean, that is thicker. It's a little harder to cut. I'm kind of twisting it back and forth to get it to go in. Need to go up a little higher. Just taking my time. I'm sawing it with this blade. Just sawing it back and forth. Okay. Alright, I'm going to turn it around. Start up here at the top and kind of twist it back and forth. Getting off the line. Sawing it back and forth. Pushing in, pulling out. Trying to keep my thumb from getting underneath it. Wow, we're there. We're there. Okay, pull the tape off time. This has always been my favorite moment of doing something, is pulling the tape off. It's like then you can discover what you've done. One piece of tape up here. Okay, it's kind of jagged. You have to be careful. I ain't cut all the way down. It's still attached. him to just pull it. Just pulling it to me, because I can't saw it back and forth. There we go. Now, open it up. Now I gotta kind of roll this back. Now I'm grabbing it careful. I don't want to take a chance on cutting myself. Kind of force it back just a little bit. Roll this metal here back a little bit. And over here too. Okay, that's a good start. But I want it back a little further. I'm going to hold it right here with my thumb and bend it just a little bit. Go over here and do the same thing. Hold my thumb right here. Bend it just a little bit. Oh yeah, that opened it up. But now we need to do one more thing. Down on the bottom, where it's curved, get some light up there. Hang on, I can fix this. Okay. Where it's curved, I want to mash that in a little bit, kind of flatten it out a little bit. And I'm going to use a blunt object, just kind of hammer it a little bit. If it's thick, this is thicker metal. Okay. Alright, now we're going to try our candle out. Now this one here, it's got a wrapper on it, but it's got no glass. And when this one goes to melt, it's going to go everywhere. Okay? I don't really like that idea. So I may not use this one. But now this one has got the glass to hold it. The one thing I don't like about it is the label. See, it distorts the view of it. But this side here is open. So we can try this side. But now before we put that in there and light it, there's one more thing I want to do. I want to make this where I can carry it. I can carry it around. So I've got this pointy thing here. And I'm going to poke carefully. Let's see, let me mark where the holes, because it needs to be kind of balanced up a little bit. One on each side here, because it gets warm on the top. Right along that edge. Okay. Now we're going to just take it and go back and forth to try to make a hole real gentle. I got my fingers down close to the end. And it just punctured just then. So I'm going to keep going around and around a little bit until my wire will fit in there. This is the wire. I was hoping to find some thicker wire, but I didn't. And this will do just fine because there's not a whole lot of weight here. Okay, I got my fingers down near the end. I'm going back and forth until the hole goes through. Hold the can firmly. There it went. Push a little further. Okay. Now we got to bend the ends, kind of make a loop here. And be good to have some pliers or something. Let's see what I got back here, my little grab thing. hemostats, and I don't smoke pot with these. I just use them as a tool. Okay. I need it long enough where I can bend it on the inside too. So I'm going to grab it about right there, maybe a little further back. Yeah, right there. It's about a 1/2 inch back. I'm crimping those and bending it. Okay. And then I'm going to go over here about a 1/2 inch back. You need to go a little further. It don't look like it's going to be even. Okay, now we're going to slide that in there. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get to crimping, twisting the inside. Oh, that may not be too bad, especially if these. And if you got some needle nose pliers, it'd work good too, which I don't have any here with me. But these crimp, see, I like that. Now you can twist it. Well, okay. And I got it. Well, now maybe I'll just push that up. Let me get this little lid thing here out of the way. Okay. I may just push it up. Now it may be too long. It's always something, isn't it? Always something. Okay, let me just twist the end down here then. There we go. Alright. Look at there, it's even got a handle, just like the store-bought ones. Oh, you can't see it. I'm up too close. Yeah, look at there, it's got a handle just like the store-bought ones. Okay. There's not much left except to try the candle out. And we need to set it inside, make sure it's going to sit still. See, they kind of an indentation right here. Looks like that's going to do fine. And there's less chance of it falling out. Watch this. See there? Much better, much better, much better. Oh yeah, much better, much better. Okay, I'm excited. I'm ready to light it up. Hear my voice tone quickened up. Now I may go ahead and glue some of this here, the shelf paper stuff, drawer liner on there, because it's less chance it's slipping around. I don't have any hot glue in here with me, but I want to go ahead and cut this round, and I'll probably end up doing that off camera. But I did want to share this with you because you may decide to do yours like this. Okay, see, it's right on there. Now the next thing is to get one of these hair things. I got to unknot this one. I tried to design this one to help you. Matter of fact, let me go get a fresh one. I will probably put this one back on the other can, just to keep it as a container. But here's a new one. Let's just see how well this does. I might just slide it up from the bottom. Looky there. Haha, yes. Doing good. Alright, now I'm going to close this. Close it up. And then slide this over the top of it. You know what would help that? Hang on. If we took a piece of tape, got to get over here where I can get to it. Took a piece of tape and went halfway to make it like a handle. Then you can pull this out on the other side. to lift that up on there. Now they make these stronger. I got some stronger too. I got some that are too strong. Ponytail holders, I guess they are. That's kind of what I had at one time, was a ponytail. But anyhow, that is closing it off. And now we can slide it down here when you get to a little crack, so you can just pull it out. You just pull it out and go past. And there it is waiting. It's not going to get hot down here. So I guess now's the time to light it up, huh? Pull the candle out. Light that bad boy up. Now this is a bigger wick, I think, than the other candle. But don't go too fast. Don't leave. I've got wicks and ideas I want to share with you. Okay. Now, as that wick gets all the way down there to the bottom, we'll see it start to get brightening up. Okay. Alright. Get the little handle. Turn it around. Well, I think it is brighter. It's over 2 feet away from that wall, and you can see that wall pretty good. Now I can grab the bottom of the can or the little handle thing here and lift it up and move it around, and I am back at least almost 3 foot. I'm gonna hold it. That is 3 foot from the wall. 3 foot from the wall, and you still see the wall and all the stuff that I got jammed up against the wall. This is my clutter on my desk, but this is how my brain is. My brain's got clutter in it of ideas and projects, and I just can't help myself. I've been this way all my life, so I'm not going to try to stop, and I enjoy being this way. Fix, turn it around and show you the brightness of it. See, it's not a very big light in there. The flame is down low. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. And turn it again. Yeah, you get a good trajectory of it. Like I said, that's 3 foot away, and I can hold the bottom of the can right now. The top is getting warm. I can barely touch it with my finger. It gets hot. But down the sides, it's cool, and on the very bottom I can hold it. See, as I turn it, you can tell where the light goes. It's almost like a flashlight. See, it has moving. And this is the only light in the room. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, let's talk about wicks. Let me blow this out. Talking about wicks, let me save some wick. And see, it won't fall out of there. See, pull it forward, and it's still in there, pretty good. Okay, let's close them off. I'm going to grab my tape down here. I'm going to pull it up, slide the back up a little bit. Now, if I use 2 of these on there together, it would probably close that door all the way. But it's in there. And there's the front of the can. That's some good beer too. Yeah, this is like tap beer. Like when you go to a bar and you say, give me what's on tap. This is like a tap beer. And I'm going to glue this on there later. Keep it from sliding around. Okay. This is also from the Dollar Tree. And if you can see here, it says cotton mop kit. Candle wicks are all cotton, 100% cotton. That's how they're able to burn in the wax. They're 100% cotton. This is 100% cotton. So I could make candles with this. I'm going to open him up. I'm going to keep the plastic because I'm going to slide it back in there for what I don't use. Okay, I'm going to cut one of these out. And actually there is a lot of wicks in there. You could use this whole wick and try it. Get your wax, or take a candle and you can put it in a glass container and you put it on for a couple minutes, maybe a little longer, and melt that wax down and take this take this wick and put it in a jar, put something across the top, piece of wood or something to hold it, and make your own candle. Try making one this size wick. I'm going to. But also, I noticed that they've got all these other little wicks. There's four possible smaller wicks in here that are still going to be a good size wick. Look at there. And that down in some wax would make a good light. That'd make a real good light. So I've gone from that to this, and I'm real excited. This is a lot brighter light, and it's a better improved lamp. Than the other. And it's better than just a candle by itself sitting on a cookie dish or something. You know, the wax going everywhere and nothing protected, nothing projecting light out. This adds power to it. Because this one here, we was 3 foot away from the wall. This one was 2 foot away from the wall. Of course, now if this one here was in a glass container instead of metal, would probably help too. Some. That could be a lot of it. But see how low the wick is down in there? So level, see, it's not projecting any light at all. So if it wasn't for the can, well, let's light it up and see. If it wasn't for the can, there wouldn't be any light hardly showing at all. Okay. See, I'm looking through the back of the camera. You got to be within inches of something to see that there is something there. Within inches. I'm 8 inches away from that big can, that Miller can. Okay. Put this one back on there. Close it up. And I can close this one up. Grab it by the tape and pull it up. This has turned out to be a good project here. It's a good lamp. It's got a holder and everything. Okay guys, that's it. Hey guys, I hope that helped you out. It helped me out because now I got a candle lantern that you can make at home. But anyhow, it's kind of nasty outside. We got a big rain last night, and it's kind of cool because we're getting into the fall. It's like November the 4th or something like that, or the 5th. And so I figured, you know, I've been wanting to video this anyhow, and I've been wanting to make the little lamp. And now I have. But anyhow, I hope that helped you because it helped me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys. Stay happy, stay camping, stay hiking, stay bushcrafting. Bye. That's it, guys, for this adventure. I'll see you on the next one. Viewing the video or giving us a like or subscribing makes us want to bring on a little more entertainment. Don't you agree?